Today we're going to do a video on an LG front load style dryer with thin Q, which is for incorporating it to your home nest. You scan the QR code right there in the door and download the app and whatever that's for, so you can monitor your dryer from Europe. Wow. Anyway, this one works intermittently. Basically what she'll do is she'll run the heat, it'll shut off, and then keep running back and forth. It's either the high-low temp sensor, or on this, because it has the sensor dry, what happens a lot of times is it will get from your dryer sheets or fabric softener will get on it and create no contact to the sensor, thinking that it's shot. I could show you how to fix that in another video. This is actually my first video. I've been doing appliances for a long time, but the hardest part of fixing an appliance, or even all pertains to automotive or anything else, is getting into the machine. So first, I'll keep starting and stopping, but first, in order to get into this machine, the sensors are down below here. My buddy, who never done one before, he's actually done the same one, and he did a very good job. You first start right over here. You got 1, 2, 3 screws. I'll take that apart. That'll come off, and the whole top will slide back. I'll pause it and start it again. Part 2 on the LG dryer, I forgot to point out, besides those top 3 screws, this back bracket has 1, 2 screws, and then this will come off, and then this top will slide back. Back to the LG dryer. The top is, all you do is slide it right back just a hair. You got 4 knobs here, and on the, you have a track in here that it slides into. There's 4 slots. So now next, this whole console is going to come right off with just removing 2 screws, 1 right here and 1 on the other side. Be careful, try not to drop them down, even though the whole front's coming off anyway. Come on. You just take and lift. Oh, should be able to lift. That's my back bracket. Apparently there's 2 more screws holding it, which you can't get to. So I'm going to pause it and figure it out, and I'll get back to you. Back to the LG dryer. My bad. It's not this screw or this screw that holds the frame. So it's this screw right here and this screw right here. It'll come right off. Now I know how all you guys out there do this, trying to hold your cell phone. I'm actually using a video camera, a camcorder that back in the day we all paid a ton of money for, and this was $60. Amazon, I'll put the link in. And now the whole front just came off. You just move that up out of your way. Actually, I'm going to unplug it. Okay, now unplug the console. Just right here. If I can get a better shot. Alright. Just squeeze the clip. It'll come right off. Get that out of your way. And put it off to the side. Now what you want to do is remove this screw, this screw, this screw, this screw, this one. I don't know if this one is missing. It looks like it, or it wasn't there. And then this should pop right up. This may be a little different model than the last one. Now this should lift right up. Oh, I think there's 2 screws down the bottom. That's what I'm talking about. Stuff that's hidden. Normally this should just come right up, but there's 2 screws down the bottom somewheres. Normally this is just on the bracket. It's these 2 screws hold in your lint screen. But I think they're attached to the frame also. There we go. There we go. That'll come right off. What I'll do is disconnect this connector. I'm left-handed. And that connector comes right off. Shoot, the door is heavy. And here's the sensors and everything. Let me shine the light. Right in there. Let me see if I can turn on the light on this. Let me get a flashlight so I can show you. Next step is to take out this screw, this screw, this screw, this screw. Then you can remove the drum so that you actually have more room to work. It's actually easier that way. Alright, I'll remove that and remove the drum and then continue. Again to the LG dryer. In order to take this frame out, you have your lint screen right here. This cover housing for the blower housing has to come off. It's 1 screw right there. 1 screw right there, and that should be it, and then that'll come off. Okay, back to the LG dryer. Now that we got some light, nice light, the sensors are buried inside your heat element. Your heat element is right there. Doing it this way is kind of like Mission Impossible. So again, you want to remove this, which on these two screws, this one and this one, they're a machined screw, finer thread. The other two are a coarse thread. So next step is, and to make life easier, pull your lint screen out. Pull your lint screen out, and now the lint screen holder. There's two screws. You can see them coming out through here. One here, one there. Pull them out, and attached to this lint screen is your moisture sensor also, which is, let me get the lens cap out of the way, which is right there. Two metal bars, and that's the one a lot of times will, I just did one, will just get coagulated with from the fabric softener and the dryer sheet. Now I'm just going to be able to get in here and find the screw. Let me pull this apart, and then it's like I can't do three things at once. Alright, again, back to the LG dryer. I pulled the lint screen holder out. I said there was a screw on the left and right side. They are tough to get to, and they are different type of screws. So trying to keep everything separate. Normally I throw everything in a pile and just wing it, but again, right, next I was able to remove the front housing holder for the drum. I was going to disconnect the belt, but it's come on, let me get a light. It's a pain. Sometimes you have an access hole. It's all the way back there. They are extremely tough to do, especially, you know, trying to reach in here. So I just pulled this off. I'm gonna move it out of my way. It's got a plastic clip right here that I'll use the needle nose and pull it off. I tried pulling this one off, but it has a connector over here. That is the cord that goes to the moisture sensor. So I don't forget it, I'll disconnect it from here and reconnect it over here and let it hang out so I don't forget to put it back together. And again, our goal is to get to that heat element. So I'm going to go ahead and remove this. The easiest way to do the belt is try and reach your arm in here. It's got a tensioner. You push the tensioner forward and just disconnect the belt, and I'll have fun putting it back together. The belt, they're tough. Best thing to do is just feel, and if you're dyslexic like me, everything is backwards to me, and it takes me a little bit longer. Alright, we'll continue on. Again, back to the LG dryer. Alright, I just released the belt. With everything gone down the bottom, you can reach your left hand over there, your right hand over there, down there, and just release the belt. Now utilize the belt to help you pull the drum out, but on this model you have to remove these two screws that I didn't think need. This is what holds the whole frame together on the front. I didn't think you had to remove that in order to sneak the drum right out. And that's the easiest way to do it. Come on. Take your cross brace off, put it aside. Utilize your drum belt, dryer drum belt. Utilize that to lift this up. Because you got back rollers. You have two back rollers back there. There's two on your front, which is up there. Now's a good time to check your rollers. Because a lot of times on the dryer, your biggest offender, believe it or not, that kills them is human hair. Human hair is stronger than steel. Oh, there's your sensors right in there. There's two of them. And thermal cutoff should be somewhere. Thermal cutoff. It's right back here. And not quite sure what this sensor is, but the kit that I bought comes with this sensor and these two. So, oh, and this is also a steam dryer. It's got a water valve. Alright, next step. I'll test the sensors and see if they're okay. Otherwise, what you do is, I got my multimeter right here. Test this for continuity. Just hit one end here, and then one end right here. And that'll see if there's anything broken. Again, 100% they get dirtied up, and I'll just wipe it with alcohol. Alright, next step in a few minutes. Alright, so continuing on the LG dryer. Forgot where I left off. I got interrupted. But this, let me get rid of this lens cap. Should actually just throw it away. This is your moisture sensor. To test it, make sure it's not broken. You're gonna take your multimeter. You're gonna put it on ohms, resistance. Hit select for continuity. Try and do it with one hand. Take your two leads. You can hear the buzzing. That means it's good. This is going to be Mission Impossible. So let me try and hold this in my chin. Alright, we're back on the LG dryer after 3 days. Haven't had time, but I did change in the kit. Came with this sensor, which is your high-low limit thermostat, and also this probe, which is a thermistor that detects the moisture also, because this is a steam dryer. The kit, where the hell did I put it? The kit is right here. There's the part number. It does come with two different sensors. One may be for gas and one may be for electric. One actually has a little pin right here for a reset button. But on this part over here, the thermistor going in doesn't test for continuity. You have to ohm it out. It has to be between 10,000 to 12,000, and it's good. And the one that was in there did test good, but so the only thing this tells me is with the fabric softener and the fabric sheets, this will get blockage from the residue from that. And also, this is your other moisture sensor right here, and the same goes for that. So I did replace these two parts with the new ones, and on this one, I just did one about a month ago. I'm just going to take regular rubbing alcohol and wipe this down and put the machine back together and test it. I'll run a load in it, and we'll see what happens.